Hello, my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Keeping Focus and Courage. How many battles were lost in the last minutes because one side slowed down? When in a sports competition, how many games are lost in the last few minutes because one side either got cocky and lost their focus, or the team was sure of defeat and lost their courage? Focus and courage is what it is going to take for us to win our battle with our enemy. We cannot feel like, since things appear to be turning our way, that we can let down. On the other hand, we cannot lose courage that things will turn out in the favor of our enemy. Now is the time to double down and make sure our courage doesn't fail. Every now and then we need to stop and take a deep breath. We need to check our lives to make sure that we are on track. The Word says we need to meditate on God's Word. I know I say it often, but we are to hide His Word in our heart. The more the Word that we have inside of us, the less likely we are to fall into sin. If we keep our focus on God, we will get where we are supposed to be. Psalms 119:11. Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee. It is the job of the enemy to distract and destroy. If he can distract us from our focus on God, he has won half the battle. Knowing the tactics of our enemy will help us to avoid his traps. He is good at reading us. Then we say out of our mouths things that are negative, and Satan will take that negative talk and help it become reality in our lives. He may notice our fleshly struggles with something, and he will do all he can to turn up the pressure to get us to fall into sin. Look at Samson. He was drawn to Delilah. The enemy noticed how he was taken with her and used her to bring him down. He didn't tell her where his strength came from the first time she asked, but she kept working on him, manipulating and sweet-talking him until he surrendered. We are no different. Satan keeps coming at us like a spider. When a bug is caught in a web of a spider, it goes to it and it bites it, but it doesn't kill its prey all at once. It goes to it a few times and bites it until it dies. Satan is the same way. If he would approach us head on, full force, we would resist. But he comes at us a little at a time. This little thing won't matter. That little thing won't matter. How many times have we thought or said those words? Proverbs 4:18-22. But the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart. For they are life unto those who find them, and health to all their flesh. The Word tells us to not let God's sayings or His Word depart from our eyes, and to keep them in our hearts. The words written in the Bible are life both spiritually and physically to us. Verse 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Diligence means careful, persistent effort. We are to keep our heart with a careful, persistent effort to stay on the right path. It is my firm belief that if we can learn to keep our God focus, He will lead us the right way. If we all can learn to let Him lead, all the denominational boundaries will fall away. But first we have to all learn how to focus on God. Put Him in the center of our lives where He belongs. We have made things too complicated. Verse 24. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Notice verse 25 says, don't look right or left. Then the next verse says that we need to think about the path of our feet. This is when we take time to slow down and check our focus. The next verse says to not turn right or left, but to remove our foot from evil. It all starts with where we look and focus on. Then we ponder. Then we stick our foot into sin. We can save ourselves a lot of grief if we can just learn to keep our focus on God. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.